Okay, I know the whole goal of me, doing these vlogs is to get more comfortable in front of the camera, and I made a personal goal of not deleting my videos and just publishing them and whatever. But yesterday's video, I'm gonna have to delete it. I'm gonna have to delete it, not even worry about it. Like, I looked so tired. Like, looking at all the footage, I'm just like, no, I look terrible. And I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, like I look like shit. I mean, like, my energy was really, really low, and I was not feeling it. I was not feeling the vibe. So you know what? We are going to do a take 2. Obviously, I can't go back in time. So you know what? I'm just going to create a video today and post it tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe even 2. Nope, that's too much. That's just being extra. Alright, so update on the gas leak. My dad came over last night. We did an old plumber's trick where you get some soapy water, spray it onto like the pipes and all that, and kind of see if there's anything bubbling up. Me and him didn't see anything visibly bubbling up, so we're not really too sure where or how bad the gas leak is. So right now, there should be a guy coming over to kind of take a look at it. I don't know when or where. They gave me that really like stupid window where it's like between 10 and 2. So he could show up like now, or he could show up tomorrow. I really do hope that he comes like now or like sooner than later. I have a photo shoot at 3. Granted, the studio that I'm shooting at is not very far, but like if he comes at 2, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because like, do I just leave him here by himself, or I don't know. I'm sure he'll be here, a lot sooner than 2 o'clock, but on the off chance that he does, I am just going to have to see if Cass or somebody else can sit with him, because I made this appointment already, and I gotta stick with appointments. By the way, I forgot to mention this on the X-H1 mini review video that I posted the other day. How does the sound actually sound to you guys? I think it sounds pretty good. I don't have a mic on here. I have nothing but just like the internal mic on the camera, and I think it sounds pretty decent. Granted, it is a little noisy at times, but I feel like, just straight out of the camera, something quick, fast, on a budget, it works. Eventually I get a mic for it, but as of right now, I'm not really worried. Because of the situation that I'm in at the moment, I'm just not going to even bother with buying more stuff for, my vlogging equipment. It'll come in time, but for right now, I'm just taking it as is. Alright, the plumber guy left. He came in, tested everything. There was no gas leak, at least not to like his stuff that he was showing. And yeah, like I feel like if this guy was trying to get money out of me, he would have been like, oh yeah, you gotta replace this, you gotta replace this. But the fact that he was like, nope, I'm not really seeing anything, I was like, well shit. So what we decided was that because the gas leak was on the official on the official inspection for the house, we both just agreed, you know what, let's just go ahead and replace the line anyways, because it's going to be one less thing that, they can come back out and, try to get against us. So that's exactly what we did. Luckily, it wasn't that much to replace the valve that they said that was leaking from, and he tested it again. Sure enough, no gas leak, so that should be good to go. Now that he's gone, I can finally prep for the photo shoot that I have coming up in like 2 hours. The Canon 5D Mark III is such an amazing camera. Like, I really do love it. There are a few things that I don't really like, but like overall, it's a solid camera for it being my very first full-frame DSLR. However, this isn't a review video. This video is specifically talking about like just some of my rituals when it comes to photo shoots. When it comes to prepping for a photo shoot, there's a few things that I have to do that some might call superstitious or just, a ritual either way. I don't know why I do them. I guess that's the whole point of, like the whole superstitious thing, and I'm not going to have a successful photo shoot if I don't get these done. So, yeah, here are a couple of them. They might be a little quirky, I know, I'm well aware, but hey, it works for me. Alright, so the very first thing that I check is to make sure that the display is, actually working, to kind of test out the ISO and stuff that I really don't need to do, but like I do it either way just because it helps. And then I do, just check the focusing. Whoop, too close. Send that back. not really needed because I use both the viewfinder and the screen. Another thing I check, and I don't know why I do this, but I just feel like I have to, is just verify that I have a memory card in there. Which I do. Perfect. Cool. Put it back in there. Make sure the battery is good. Turn it back on. Check the battery level. Alright, we're good. Though I probably don't need to do this, I format the memory card again. Perfect. Put it back in my bag, make sure I have a spare battery just in case. Aha, yep. And then put my backup lens in there, my 85. Charger right there, battery right there. Alright. And then we're good to go for that part. Look, I know what you're thinking. Well, that seems all pretty normal and standard. Well, here's the thing. I've already done that at least 2 times before. So this is like my third time checking, make sure that everything works. I don't know why I do it. I guess it's just because like I always fear that I'm gonna like leave something behind, and you know, which I have. I totally have. There's been a couple of times where like I would like be on my way to a photo shoot and I would make a joke with the person who I'm going to shoot with, saying like, hey, you know what'd be funny? What if I left my battery at the house? And I would do it. And we would have to resort to our phones, which we were able to do. It's just, it would have been nicer if we had, you know, the camera with us. So now I just make sure to check everything at least 3 times. I don't really care if it's extra or OCD level, like it brings me joy. So I have to do it. All right, let's talk about post-shoot. There's really not really anything that I do that is a little out of the ordinary. Like, not compared to constantly checking my camera bag to make sure that I got everything. The only thing that I do is that as soon as I get into the house, I take out the memory card right away, put all the pictures on my computer, and then I don't touch it for at least 24 hours. Like I have this rule where like I have to take a break from shooting and editing the photos, because you know when I am shooting, obviously I'm like straining my eyes, making sure that the shot is right, perfectly framed, and then I need my eyes to rest, which is why I wait for a whole another day for me to start really tweaking the photos. That way my eyes can get a little bit more relaxed and I should be able to focus a lot more on, you know, the editing process. I have found in the past that if I don't take that 24-hour break, it can start hurting my eyes. I'm starting getting headaches and everything. If it's something you don't do, I highly recommend trying it out, or at least having 12 hours minimum in between, you know, the shoot and editing process. That way, you know, you get that rest period. Everything else that I do today, you don't have to do any of that. That's just some of my weird quirks. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go put the pictures on the computer right now and get ready for. Honestly, I don't have anything else going on. That was it. This was the highlight of the day. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Like always, thank you for watching, and love, peace, hair grease. Stay greasy, everybody.